Whether you believe in God or not, there's a story in the Bible that is really important to anyone. It doesn't matter if you think the Bible is true or you think it's just all made up, it's still relatable. There's a story of Samson in the book of Judges, and Samson is born with this godly strength, like hulkish strength. He's killed over 1,000 people with the jawbone of a donkey, he's ripped a lion apart. He could get out of basically any bad situation with just brute strength. He's called a Nazarite, and God has blessed him with extreme power, and he gave him a few vows. Never cut your hair, never touch anything unclean like dead bodies, dead animals, and don't sleep with the Philistine women. And Samson had this power and won all these battles and did all these great things, but after each great battle or victory, he was shown with temptation. And he did time and time again the things he wasn't supposed to do. He touched unclean things. He got with a lot of Philistine women. Every time that temptation came up, he couldn't resist it. He went towards it. So for all the victories and the strengths that he had, equally, he was as weak. And when I was listening to this story from our pastor in church the last few Sundays, I judged Samson because as an outsider, it's so easy to look at him and say, hey, he has all these powers, or all this power from God. You could clearly see that he's blessed with God's power and God's grace, right? God has chosen him. And when you look at him and you see that God actually chose him, it's very hard to... When our pastor was going over the story of Samson, I found myself judging Samson. It was so easy to look at him and say, hey, you've clearly been blessed by God. You have this strength and this power that no one else on the planet has. You could completely destroy armies, people, animals. You basically have unlimited strength. But he knew that he was blessed by God. He wasn't unsure, right? It wasn't like, oh, I was just born with this strength. He knew that he was blessed by God. And even knowing that God existed, he had this power. Every time temptation came up, he fell to it. He succumbed to the temptation. So when you look at someone who knows that he's blessed by God, but continues to fall for temptation, it's easy to just judge him and say, if I were you, I wouldn't do that. Like, clearly you have this strength. It's not unknown to anyone. But then I started looking at my own life. And when you look at other people, it's really easy to judge them because you think that if I was in their situation, I would know better. I would resist because you're not feeling those negative emotions or what it feels like to be in their situation. But when it's yourself, it's so easy to overlook it. So I wasn't looking how blessed I was by God. And there's countless things in my life that I know to be true that God exists. But then there's still countless times where temptation has come up in my own life that I have succumbed to it.